welcome everybody back to Dartmoor. The plan for really the rest of this year, so this is the middle of November, so we're down on the South Moors, the Southern Moors. I haven't been down here for, there's that marker stone over there, so we'll head for that. There's I don't have too much problem with Bella and Ponies. I've got a long line for sheep, because sheep are a bit, there's the path we missed. That's typical, we came off the path. Mind you, we probably missed it when I was trying to get around the ponies up there. Yeah, she should be okay with ponies because they're big and they're not too likely to run, so she's more likely to leave them alone. Okay, well, we got through the ponies without scattering them far and wide, so that's good. I don't think she can quite, she hasn't really seen many ponies, to be honest, so I don't think she can quite make them out. So where were we? Yeah, so we're on the Southern Moor of Dartmoor. We've not been down here for, I don't know, you tell me, you watch the videos. It's got to be a couple of years. Obviously we've had Bella, nearly a year. Not quite, but not far off. Time goes so quickly. My legs, I'm getting too old for this. I was watching Pat's video yesterday. Bloody hell, he's like, how old is he? He's like, I think he goes back to bloody dinosaurs, doesn't he? He's one of those YouTubers that was probably Paleolithic or something like that, like 71 or something. Bloody hell. Mind you, I'm not a million miles away from that, but still quite a way. At least I'm still just this side of 55, but only just. I'll be 55 next year, and then it's only another 15 years to when I'm 70. It's crazy, it's insane. If anyone, I don't think that many young people watch this nonsense. It's mostly middle-aged old farts, I think, that watch this nonsense. But bloody hell, if you're young, God, enjoy it, because it won't last. By the time you get to your late 40s, early 50s, you start bloody falling apart. Still, generally speaking, we're doing, it's really just the legs and the knees that's a bit effed. Yeah, so yeah, Pat was saying he's walking about 6+ miles a day, something like 20,000 steps. That's quite a lot. I mean, I'm doing on average about 13,000 steps, but so I mean, it's like, I don't know what that is in a percentage. Maths was never my thing, but I mean, it's at least a third more. That's quite a lot. I must admit, I think I'd be knackered if I did that every day. I haven't got the time. To be honest, I don't think I've ever walked that much. I don't know. I used to walk about 8 kilometres a day when I was walking Lassie, and I must admit with Bella, it's got. Now this is the bit where I've got to find the path. that I want. It's hunt the path time. Let's look back. I think it's down through here. There it is, there. Yeah. We'll walk along here. This brings us to one flat spot, but we're going to go down to the river and we're going to camp down, or the brook, and we're going to camp down there. But as I said before, I don't really, I mean, I like coming here because it's quiet, very quiet, very, very quiet down here, but I don't really recommend it for general things that people want to do because there's nothing to see down here. Parking is a pig. I really don't, and there's just a lot more to see on the North Moor, so I don't really recommend coming down here, but it's perfect for me because I can get away from, it's just so quiet, and I should just I'm just going to do an in-camp thing, but we'll pitch up. Anyway, sidetracking again. Where are we? Where were we? Yeah, so the basic plan is we're doing this now. Then I'm hoping to meet a friend at Cheddar at the weekend for an overnight. The main purpose of that is I want someone else to camp so that Bella can like just see, you know, someone else in and around camp, and just walking just generally out not out here, but you know, off the not the Cheddar's exactly off the beaten track, but off the beaten track a bit. Because I noticed that she's fine at home. Bikes and joggers are a problem still. But just general walking, people, dogs, she just ignores them. She does have a habit out here of maybe sort of barking at people if she sees them in the middle of nowhere, or you know, running at them or something. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then I'm hoping to meet him again early December over his way for a couple of nights, and that's it then. That's it for December. I say that's it. I probably will pop to Cheddar myself as an overnighter with the dogs, just to try and get out. But you know, as I'm relying on my friend to look after the dogs, plus obviously I've got the carers with my dad, and as I say, I'm doubling up with that basically. Well, one, because I want to, but two, to be fair, to save money. And they charge extra. It's a bit cheeky really, but they charge extra for Christmas Day and Boxing Day, so you're kind of like 2 days down before you've even started the month. It's like you've had 2 days off and you're paying care for 2 days that you've not even had off. You've not even had it off on those days. So I will just do a couple of, certainly do one overnighter down Cheddar, and we'll kind of go from there really. And then we'll get into January and we'll see what happens in January. I hope to get up to Scotland with Chris in January, and then I've got my big trip at the beginning of March. So fingers crossed on that one. The flight's booked anyway. You never quite know what's going to happen on the home front and if there's going to be a problem, but hopefully not. And I'm going to keep it, I've decided I'm just going to keep that simple. It's like the last time to Norway. It's just a couple of days longer. So I'll have the same time in that dome that I had last time. But this time I'll go into Røros on one day. I'm hoping that Bjorn and I can build an igloo on one of the other days, because he's got an igloo building device, one that Chris Townsend has and uses. So I'm hoping to build an igloo on one of the days, and then I'll have a third day in the dome just for chilling out and packing, really. Alright, so this is a spot where I sometimes camp up here. Still looks pretty decent, but I'm going to go down to the water. I may as well be closer to the water, and so it's not as easy to pitch down there, but it should be okay. We'll find somewhere. We've got the trail star. So yeah, so that's the basic plan for the next couple of months. I don't know what I'll do in February at the moment. As I say, if I go to Scotland with Chris, then that's probably going to be late January, early February. So if that is the case, I won't want to do too much after that in February, because I'm basically I get through this, because I'm basically off at the very beginning of March, so I'll definitely want to keep things at the beginning of next year fairly simple. The time is just coming up to 4. It's just coming up to 4. You can see the sun is just starting to drop down. It's going to be behind that hill soon. It's taken about, it's a little bit longer than normal. I am a bit slower. Normally it's about an hour to get here. I think it's taken about an hour 15, not that much longer. Alright, I'm going to get on the other side, because like I said, we've got half an hour of daylight left.